Alright, time for a must read, ladies and gentlemen. I was wondering what should I recommend you guys read, and I'm like, you know what? It should be this one. It should be because though Fruits Baskets may have been my very first manga I have ever read, what was the first manga I have ever owned? And this one caught me by surprise. Nothing really special about it, it's just unique and interesting, and it's like their version of X-Men, I guess. I don't know. I'm just pointing things out there, but it's called Anima with the plus in the end. Yeah, let me the plus right here. Definitely. This is a very interesting one. So check out. As you can see, this is volume one, and look at it. It's old. This thing is old. I would buy a new one, but it's $35 on Amazon. All the others are cheap, like some no more than $13, but the first volume is $35. Damn. Mm. I remember I was at my school bookstore in middle school, and this was during 2006. That's right, 2006. It's been over a decade since I had this book, man. It's my first time actually buying something from a bookstore with my own money. And I don't really care much for the bookstore. I'll buy things here and there. But this is the first one that caught my eye. Like, you know what? This is the manga. I'm going to pick it up, and I'm going to try reading it. And I like it. It's made by the old thing, Tokyo Pop. Yeah, you remember Tokyo Pop, people? Oh, shit, man. Tokyo Pop was the main manga publisher back in the day. But not only did they publish manga, they tried to take anything to manga, such as even cartoons and stuff, like Kim Possible, even taking shows and just placing then cropping the scene from a show and turning it into a comic book. That was some lazy shit, man. But they did it back in the day, man. That was lazy and did a lot of kinds of things. The advertisement. This is where Peach Fuzz came from. Rising Stars of Manga. They have Mew Power. Even Warcraft. You know, they even have freaking Warcraft. Blizzard even did stuff with Tokyo Pop. So Tokyo Pop was during the day of, 4Kids TV and all that good stuff. And they did all kinds of manga. But then, as you know, they closed and they're no more. They really did something banging. Now we have Viz Media and other licenses and Seven Seeds. But now I have more knowledge of licensing than I did back then. I kind of missed them, but they kind of bit off more than they can chew. It's pretty much what happened. They bit off more than they can chew. Anime started to go down for a while. I'm in manga, I mean. But now it's getting picked back up, and I'm happy for that. So, what is this book about? Anima. Anima is placed into a very, I would just say alternate universe among shunned by society. Pretty much is a story about people who live in this very Australian-like area of the world, alternate universe, as you know. And there are these people called Anima who have the ability to use certain skills that animals can have. Our main character, Koru, can use the abilities of a crow. His first friend, Husky, can use the powers of a fish. And then others can do bears, wildcats, alligators, bats, and the list goes on. Pretty much if there's an animal out there, there's a human who can eventually take that form. And what happens is a spirit, an animal spirit, infuses with that person. In a way like what happened with X-Men. Their powers are activated by a heightened emotion or a desire, or stress, or even trauma. It will activate their powers. Some of them have it through birth, some have it through near-death experiences, some have it during traumatizing experiences. It all determines by the person. Some inherited their spirits as well. Because of this, these creatures, these people are feared and are shunned by most of society. Only a few places keep them and as a safe haven. So anyway, the story is about Koro and his friends traveling around their land, finding a place to call home. It's pretty much what it is. They meet other people. They meet other societies that see them in different ways. Some don't care. Some hate them. Some fear them. Some welcome them. Some even pity them. There's different things that happen. Of course, there are secrets to behold. One of those other big secrets, of course, is the main character, his friend, and of course, one of the other friends. The ones whose secret is that big is probably the female character. Her story is pretty much simple as you can get. So, hers is not much getting into, but that's just how it is. Now, in Volume 2, the author showed the last 3 chapters in Volume 2 as the original draft of how he wanted for Anima to go. And when I saw that, I wish that it would have went that way, in my opinion. In this one, the characters are just now meeting each other. You see them pick each other up, and as the manga goes on, and then they do their adventure. And Koro's too happy-go-lucky and stuff. But in this one, the alternate original plan, he wanted to start a story out with them knowing each other already. And they are more of a bunch of con artists and thieves who are just trying to find means to survive. They aren't looking for a place to call their own. They're just finding places just to who they can scam next and where to go and stuff. Koro was more aggressive and not as dumb acting. Husky was more friendly towards everybody, and Senrai and Nana pretty much act the same. I wish it was like that because the characters were more aggressive. It would make a more interesting plot. Them getting into trouble and stuff instead of trouble finding them. I like that very much. However, I guess for the editors didn't like it. Editors. And it went that route. I still like that route, don't get me wrong. So there are 10 volumes of this. And I found this book a while ago. And like, wow, where have you been? I just don't remember I have this book. So I did have volume 2, but I can't find volume 2. So I need to find the other volumes. I did read the remaining chapters, and to find the remaining chapters of the last volume online is really hard. Not finding the book itself, but if you're trying to read it on a scanned translation site, a place where you can read free manga, it's really hard to find those chapters. It really is. Like, only Manga Deck, so far as I know, has all the chapters. But even then, they're not scanned well. Like someone just took a scanner and put the book on it and just scanned and put on without editing it whatsoever. A lazy job. I am grateful for them doing it anyways. So anyways, read it. It's not all that. Not much really surprising or that interesting about it. It's a very simple, straightforward story with some twists and turns here and there. But it's still entertaining. And it's part of my childhood. Because it's the first book I've bought. The first manga, I bought. And so it holds a real place in my heart. I really wished it would become an anime, but it's by Tokyo Pop. I don't know if Tokyo Pop or the author is still around. And they haven't done much after this. They haven't, unfortunately. So, until then, man, we'll see. But that's something to give you guys to read. I know there's other manga I want to tell you guys about. I feel like I really need to tell you guys about that one because it was the first one I ever bought. That's why I want to tell you guys so badly. And I like to tell you guys my first stuff, It's fun. Now, if it was the first anime I ever watched, I can't remember. I really don't. And it's nothing I saw on Fox or the WB or Cartoon Network. It was actually something I saw. I remember earlier was on a VHS or something back in Germany, when I was living in Germany. But other than that, I'll try to remember what is my first anime, man. I can't remember right now. So anyways, that's all I got for your video. Please go check this manga out. You can find it on Amazon, and I was even looking, apparently some Walmart still have it in stock. Somewhere, I don't know how. Tokyo Pop's been dead for years. I was like, okay. But anyways, I hope you guys know about it. Not a lot of people know about this. Heck, there's barely any fan art whatsoever about this stuff. That's how underrated it is. So, I just want to give it a shout out. And I hope you guys give it a try. So anyways, if you like more recommendations of anime, manga, whatever, be sure to like, comment, subscribe, and of course hit that bell icon. This has been the Madcrownxox on Anime. Signing out.